Trying to find music for your videos is hard, and trying to find the right music to drive a story in your videos is harder. Like, no joke, it is probably the hardest part about video production. So I'm just gonna share with you my thought process and my workflow in finding the right music for my videos, syncing up that music to my videos and my timeline, and basically showing you how to drive a story with music. Oh, and I'm also gonna share with you some of my favorite songs on my very own playlist with Epidemic sound. What? This video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound, but I legit love using them. Like, they're my go-to place for music and sound effects. So even though they are sponsoring this episode, everything that I'm saying in this video is legit for me and my personal user experience. But let's go ahead and talk about my thought process when trying to find the right music for my videos. Now, there are three things that usually go through my head before trying to find the right music for my videos. The first thing is that you want to figure out the tone and energy of your video. Usually when I finish a video edit, I just play it back or scrub through it, and I try to figure out what the tone of the video is. Do the shots or colors of the video give off a moody vibe, a vibrant vibe? Does my video give off a certain energy because of the subject matter or the pacing of the edits? Those are the things that you gotta look for to figure out the tone and energy of your video. Next, just listen to some music on Epidemic Sound. Oftentimes I go through the trending page on Epidemic Sound, and most times I find music that fits the video that I'm going for. And also going through the staff picks from Epidemic Sound really helps too. The songs I pick are pretty spot on, and so definitely check out the trending page and also the staff picks. And as you're browsing through some of the music, you have to keep an open mind. Like, you can't just think a certain particular song or genre of song is going to fit your video. Like, it totally could, but if you're close-minded like that, like, you could be missing out on choosing a song that could fit your video even better. So listen to the music, keep an open mind, because that's gonna help you visualize how that music is gonna drive the story in your video. And finally, the third thing when trying to find the right music for your videos is to look at the waveforms. When you play a song with Epidemic Sound, you're gonna see a waveform that corresponds to the beats and the melody of the music. I always listen to the intro of the song, like, does it catch me? Does it bring me in? I also listen to the chorus and the bridge of a song, like, will those sections like match the tone and vibe of my video? Like, will it hit those beats? And then of course I listen to the ending of the music, like, does it fade off? Does it end abruptly? Like, will it be a good match to end my video, or maybe end a section of my video? All that I think in my head, and I use the waveforms of the song to help me find those specific elements. Now, when it comes to music, everyone has different opinions on it. Like, not one is better than the other, it's just that people are different. But I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite songs on my playlist, songs that I think helps drive the story in my videos. So this is my playlist. I am super excited about this, and if you do wanna check it out, link will be in the description below. But we're gonna play back some of the songs, and we're just gonna try to figure out and maybe even visualize if a particular song, or maybe even a section of a song, will help drive the story in our videos. All right, so here's my playlist, and let's go ahead and listen to the first song. Feel that? See what I mean? Like, that song just drives the story right away. Like, if you are maybe showcasing a product, like showing B-roll of that product, like, that song totally drives the energy to showcase that specific product. And if you do like that song, if you go over to the right, there are icons. If you want to download that song, just click on the down arrow. If you want to save that song to a playlist for future use, then click on the plus icon over here. Sometimes you might see a check mark, and that means that you've saved that song in a playlist already, but you can save whatever song you want in multiple playlists. The shopping cart icon means to buy the song. The two circle icon, or is it a Venn diagram? It's a Venn diagram, right? We'll get back to this icon in a second, but the icon that points to the right, that means to share that specific track with someone else. Like, if you are working with an editor and you're listening to a song that you like, then you might want to share that specific song to your editor so that they can use it in your video. But the one feature I love most about Epidemic Sound is this icon over here, and that is to find similar tracks. So if you're playing this song and you kind of like the vibe of it, but you don't necessarily visualize it in your video? Well, if you click on this icon, it will show you songs that have a similar vibe. So here already it's listing me some songs that are similar. Let's go ahead and play through some of them. It's from the same artist. Oh, see, that's cool. So it has a similar vibe, but it's different, and that song might be a better fit for your video. Oh, I could totally see that song like in a travel video. That's such a cool song. Okay, let's go back through my playlist and let's listen to this one, Glorious. Has a nice soft intro to it.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then.
So I can see this song being used in a wedding video, like to show the bride getting ready for the big day, showing the groom all dressing up and stuff like that. Like, this would be a good fit for a wedding film. But what if you like this song, but you don't necessarily like the lyrics? Well, that's totally okay, because what you can do is that you can actually download specific stems of a song. So if you go down to the bottom of the screen, you'll see stems. And if you click on that, here you can download specific elements of that song. So if you just want the instruments and the bass and the drums, then you just download these stems. Or if you want, you can just download the whole mix. But let's go ahead and just select, let's just select the instrument stem. So now it's going to isolate just the instruments only. And now you don't have to worry about lyrics coming in too soon in your video. So here is when the lyrics originally were to begin, but now you can use a video and add your own voiceovers if you want to. So pretty cool feature. And also if you're browsing through Epidemic Sound, like you can just type in the name of the song and then instrumental, and it'll show you the instrumental version of that song. All right, let's go ahead and listen to one more. So now I'm looking at the waveform, and I can see where it's gonna start to build up. There we go. And I can see where the build-up's gonna happen again. Sounds good, right? So let's go ahead and fast forward, and we're gonna go to where I think the bridge is gonna be. It might be here, or it might be here. Let's go ahead and play it back. Okay, so it drops down a little bit, and build back again. Okay, here's the bridge. That's cool. That could be like for a Kickstarter video or something like that, or you know, for a vlog or whatever. But let's go ahead and scrub through and play the last part of the song and see how it ends. Let's go over here. Ooh, that's a nice ending. That's a nice solid ending. So yeah, that's how I use the waveforms of a song to help me scrub through and listen for those specific elements and try to figure out if those elements will match the tone and energy of my video. There are also other ways to search for songs with Epidemic Sound. You can browse the different collections that they have, or simply type in whatever song that you are looking for in the search bar. Either way, Epidemic Sound just makes it super easy to help you find the song that you are looking for. All right, so now we're gonna use one of those songs from my playlist, and I'm gonna show you how I use that song to drive the story in one of my videos. Okay, so this is a video from my weekly series called Quick Tips, and I like using this song as the theme because, because it has a good pace to it, there's a good vibe to the song, and so let's just go ahead and watch the first few seconds of this video. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Quick Tips, where every Friday I give you straight to the point tips for your film and photography projects. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to set up a boom mic for an interview. And then so it has a good rhythm to it, kind of keeps up the pace with my video. It's actually pretty simple. Just set up your interview. All right, let's go ahead and listen to just the song. I'm going to go to solo over here. You feel that? Like, it has a good driving beat to it. Good vibes, good energy, And that's what I wanted for this particular series. I wanted a song to match the energy, the pace of Quick Tips. Now, the song doesn't last very long. It kind of goes into the bridge and the chorus quite quickly, but there's a section of the song that I can use to loop. Now, sometimes when I'm explaining something, I don't want the song to go straight into the chorus or to the bridge right away. In fact, there's a particular part of the song that has a good rhythm to it that's not too overwhelming and is perfect for whenever I'm explaining something. So let's go ahead and listen to that. Okay, here's the loop. Feel that? So that section right there I use as a loop whenever I'm explaining something, because the original song goes like this. So I don't want that part of the song to be in that particular part of the video that quickly. I still want to keep the rhythm and the pace of that little loop. And so what I do is I try to find where that section starts, and I try to find where that section ends, and I put my ins and my outs, and then I just copy and paste that section to match the beat of the song. Let's play it back from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can just feel the music out, and when you feel it out, you can just hit the space bar as soon as you feel that first beat. Let's go ahead and zoom in and make sure that I'm on the beat, and you can press the left and right arrow keys to make sure that you're hitting the beat. Right there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut there. I'm gonna figure out where in the song I can cut the loop. Okay, here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay, zoom in. I'm gonna use my left and right arrow keys. Right there. Okay, so that's gonna be my out, and I'm going to select this section, copy, paste, and theoretically, it should sound like a loop. So let's play it back. All right, here comes the cut. Perfect. Then I move on to the next part of the song, and so you can find that in this section of the video here.
Clip on the second. Crop or mask out the boom mic out of the composition, add a little bit of feather to
Here's a change.
the edges, and boom, magic. Color correct and color grade as normal, and now you have a wide interview shot without seeing the mic in the frame. Now, of course, you can use a lav mic if you want to, but personally, I much prefer...
Now, when it hits the chorus, it just kind of changes the dynamics, right? It doesn't loop again, so it's not so monotonous for the viewer, but because the dynamics of the song changes later in the video, it just kind of adds to the pacing, makes it more interesting for the viewer. And then let's move on to the ending of the video.
Well, that is it for today's episode of Quick Tips, and if you have suggestions for future episodes...
So that part of the song and the way I'm wrapping it up just kind of feels like it's about to end. And so let's go ahead and listen to just the song by itself in this section. All right, so that's the chorus of the song. Now let's go ahead and bring back my voice.
in the comments below. But as always, have an amazing Friday. Have a kick butt weekend. Whoop, that's my ring. Sorry about that.
That's a cool little thing too. Like if you do mess up in your video, like stopping the song just kind of adds to the comedic effect. And then here's the ending.
And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, totally messed that up.
And that is how I use this particular song to drive the story in this video. If you do decide to sign up with Epidemic Sound, there are two subscription plans, a personal plan and a commercial plan. With the personal plan, it's pretty affordable at $15 a month. You get a free 30-day trial if you sign up with my link below. You get unlimited downloads, unlimited uploads for your videos on all platforms, and this license also covers monetization. With the commercial plan, it's a little bit more at $49 a month, but you get everything included from the personal plan, plus the clearance to use them for client productions, as well as unlimited use in digital ads. So two subscription plans, a personal one if you're using it for your YouTube videos, and a commercial plan if you're using it for client and commercial work. Big thanks to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video. Again, if you want to check them out, link will be in the description below. And also check out my playlist and let me know what you think. I'm pretty biased, I quite like it, but maybe some of these songs might help drive the story in your videos as well. All right guys, well I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell buttons down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.